Walking meditation is an easy way to bring mindfulness practice into the activities of your daily life. Psychologist Alisa Dennis shows how.
Walking meditation is a great practice to support the continuity of your mindfulness practice. And I'm going to talk a little bit about walking meditation now, and then I will demonstrate in a little bit and invite you to join me wherever you are. In our tradition, there are 4 formal postures. There's sitting, walking, standing, and lying down. But no one posture is superior to another. What's most important is our embodied awareness of that posture. So I want to say now that if walking is not accessible to you, that's okay. You can practice moving meditation in whatever posture you may be in. Maybe lifting, squatting, turning your head, reaching for something. You can bring your mindfulness to whatever moving posture you may be experiencing. Some people take to walking meditation really easily. They warm up to it quickly. For others, it takes some time, and that was the case for me. Sometimes it can help to hear a personal story about someone's practice. So I'd like to share with you an experience that I had on retreat that was a real pivotal moment for me in terms of really embracing my walking practice. I remember that I was on a long retreat, and it was early in the morning. The sky was blue. The air was cold and crisp, and I was walking along a hiking trail, and I was walking up the hill, and I could see the dewdrops that were glistening on the blades of grass. I have such a vivid memory of that experience. And I looked down and I saw a big slug on the ground. And it was moving on the ground. And I could see the waves of contraction as it was sliding up the hill. And I paused to look at it. And I thought to myself, wow, this slug lives its entire life with its body on the ground. And for a moment, I actually felt envious. And then I turned to my own walking practice, because I was about to do my own walking practice, and started to feel a sense of appreciation about the way human beings make contact with the earth in our own walking practice. It was pretty sublime for me, and this was a pivotal moment for me in my walking practice. Walking meditation can be just as beneficial as a sitting practice when it comes to concentrating the mind and steadying the body. Walking practice can build strength and stamina and balance in the body as well. It can be energizing to walk, maybe after a meal, or if you've been sitting for a long time. If you're feeling tired or agitated or restless, walking practice can also be very beneficial. So on retreat, when we're walking, we are advised to find a path about 15 to 25 feet in length and walk back and forth, yeah? We're not trying to get anywhere. We're trying to be more present here and now. And we're paying attention, of course, to the transitions as we're turning to walk back in the other direction. So after you find a path to walk upon. And this could be indoors or it could be outdoors. You can find a path maybe in your driveway or on a nearby sidewalk, or maybe somewhere in your home, maybe a hallway. So I'll demonstrate with my hands, stepping, 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 stepping. In walking practice, our anchor is the sensorial experience of our feet making contact with the floor or the ground. Yeah. And so maybe if you're going to walk for about 10 minutes or so, you can spend the first 5 minutes just noting stepping, stepping every time your feet make contact with the earth. And then for the next 5 minutes, you can step, and then on the next step, let go of the noting and just feel the sensation. So step, step, yeah? So this is one way to practice walking meditation. Another practice that I enjoy is to note the placement of your legs and feet. So instead of saying stepping, stepping, you would say lifting, moving, placing. Lifting, moving, placing. Yeah. This is a way to concentrate the mind and bring a fuller presence, a fuller awareness into the body as you walk. Resting awareness in the lower half of the body. And just like in breath meditation, the mind will wander, of course. That's inevitable. And when you notice the mind wandering, maybe a thought's arising, maybe there's a wave of emotion moving through you, you can just notice that. And then you bring your attention again and again back to the felt sense of the body walking, the feet stepping, placing. And if by chance you're walking and you're distracted by something, you can just pause. You can stop walking and just notice whatever it is that's capturing your attention. It might be a bird that you see. It might be some beautiful foliage. It might be a loud sound, maybe the sound of an airplane going by. And so you can just pause and allow that sound or sight to rise and fall, to come and go. And then when it's no longer capturing your attention, you can continue to walk. The last practice that I'd like to share with you is a practice that I learned in the Thich Nhat Hanh tradition, which involves reciting a word, a quality that you would like to cultivate more of and share with the earth. And so we imagine that we are offering a blessing to the earth. And so you might say as you step, peace, peace, or kindness, kindness. So I am going to demonstrate now, and I would love for you to join me. So I would like to demonstrate mindful walking. And typically when I begin the practice of mindful walking, I spread my feet so that they're about shoulder length apart. And then I just start to rock back and forth, like so. Just feeling into the contact that my feet are making with the ground. And when I lean over to my left, my right foot feels empty. My left foot is full. When I lean over to the right, my right foot becomes full, right? Feeling into the pressure the soles are making as it makes contact with the floor. And then my left foot is empty. Yeah, so just rocking back and forth and getting your center. And so, as I mentioned, when we do walking meditation, we're not trying to get anywhere. So we find a path about 10 to 15, maybe 20 feet, and we begin to walk, and I'm going to show you. When we're starting walking meditation practice, it's a good idea to start walking slowly. And so that's what I'm going to do. So we are lifting, placing, moving, placing, lifting, moving, placing, lifting, moving, placing. The anchor here is the felt sense of the feet making contact with the earth. Feeling the leg moving through space, placing, lifting again. And when you come to the end of your path, you turn slowly, sensing into what it feels like in the interiority of the body to move. Oftentimes in life, when we're transitioning from one place to the next, we actually don't pay attention to the transition. It's like we just want to get to where we're going, yeah? So we want to transition, turn slowly, and then we walk back again. Lifting, moving, placing. Lifting, moving, placing. Lifting, moving, placing. Lifting, moving, placing. Another way that I enjoy doing walking meditation is to gently note something else, which is a little bit more simple than lifting, moving, placing, and that is just stepping, stepping, stepping. And the reason why we note in this way is because it supports the mind to not wander. Yeah, we don't want the mind to wander, although it will. That's inevitable. But when we note, it can help to keep the mind engaged in a benign and gentle way. So you might also walk like this, noting to yourself, stepping, 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 keeping your awareness in the lower half of the body, the legs, the feet. So stepping, stepping, stepping. Remembering that when you turn, paying attention to what that feels like in the body to turn. So you can note stepping, stepping, stepping for 5 or 10 minutes or so. And then as you step again, as you continue stepping, you can let go of the noting and just feel the foot anchoring onto the earth. So stepping, stepping, like so. Yeah? Another way that I like to practice walking meditation is to note right, left, right, left. And I know that I'm not being mindful when I'm stepping right, but I'm saying left, or stepping left and saying right, right? So when I notice that, bringing my mindful awareness to what's happening, then I correct, yeah? I correct the noting. And then the The last walking practice that I'd like to share with you is one of my favorites, which is to offer the earth a gentle blessing when you're walking. And so I will demonstrate again. So you can think of a quality that you would like to radiate, that you would like to cultivate in your life, a quality that you would like to share with the earth, with other people. And as you step, as you place your foot on the earth, you would just note that word. Peace. 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 Peace.